HomeTracks Challenge en direct sur Twitch.
Hello everyone, welcome to the first English broadcast for a all-track race or all-track affiliate race. We got a taste of D1 today. In a few weeks we got ARCA at Concord, and then we got the NASCAR Cup Cars at Atlanta. Enjoy the race. We'll be back in a moment after the commercials. Enjoy the race.
Le All-Track Challenge aimerait profiter de cette pause publicitaire pour remercier ses précieux commanditaires. Double Apex, Passion Sim, Pièces d'auto Fernand Bégin, Yacht 45 Montréal, Max Waps Mécanique Haute Performance, Côté Racing Enterprises, pbsoft.ca, Mamba Nutrition, Oxygène 640, FR Construction, Aménagement ML, KF Comptabilité, ainsi que Advantage PC. Merci à tous.
Double Apex s'impose comme la référence en matière de simulateurs dynamiques, tant pour le divertissement que pour la formation de pilotes professionnels. Notre mission, vous offrir une immersion totale et une performance sans compromis. Nos techniciens passionnés vous accompagnent à chaque étape pour créer le simulateur de vos rêves. Passion Sim est votre nouvel expert en sim racing au Québec. Revendeur exclusif Conspit, nous proposons des équipements haut de gamme comme des pédaliers hydrauliques, des volants direct drive et des cockpits sim racing. Plusieurs autres marques vous attendent, dont Sim Magic, Six Sigma et VPG Sim. Chez Passion Sim, le sim racing n'est pas qu'un loisir, c'est une véritable passion qui nous unit à une communauté grandissante à travers le Canada, les États-Unis et au-delà. Notre mission, vous aider à trouver le matériel idéal et à maximiser vos performances. Le All-Track Challenge, c'est aussi des ligues associées spécialisées. Vous êtes amateur de dirt? 358 Dirt Late Models, Sprint Cars, Big Blocks et Street Stocks. Les lundis soirs, la série Québec Dirt sling la poussière. Vous êtes plutôt un amateur de routier? GT3, 4, BMW M2, TCR, F3 et Super Formule. Les mercredis soirs, la série Boost Cup, c'est là que ça se passe. Vous tripez sur les ovales? Street Stocks, Légende, Late et Super Late Models et les 4 séries nationales NASCAR. Les jeudis soirs, la série Brett Racing Studios OVAL-UTION arrache l'asphalte. Venez nous rejoindre en grand nombre. Inscrivez-vous à 1, 2 ou même dans nos 3 ligues. Toute la semaine, c'est au All-Track et à ses ligues connexes que ça se passe.
Le All-Track Challenge aimerait profiter de cette pause publicitaire pour remercier ses précieux commanditaires. Double Apex, Passion Sim, Pièces d'auto Fernand Bégin, Yacht 45 Montréal.
Hello everybody, welcome to Concord. First race of the day for OVAL-UTION. We're at the track that's pretty much a mini Pocono. Track was designed after Pocono pretty much, but in a half-mile configuration. Hello everybody, welcome to OVAL-UTION. We got Franz Britch sitting up in the booth with us right now. He'll be racing tonight. How you doing?
Howdy, howdy. Things are going well, my friend. How about yourself?
We are doing quite well. Got your little car sat on pit road right now.
Thanks for streaming the race for us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Yes, should be a fun one. We got a good amount of people. Looks like 24, 25 cars. It doesn't say how much longer is left in the practice. How much is longer left in the practice?
About a minute and a half is all that's left.
Yeah, we got Jeff Cote here, Alex Murphy. I can't remember. Is Murphy still in D1 or did he get dropped out? I
forget now. I think he's still in D1. We have Magin that's there also. Jeremy Cote, that's basically Jeff Cote's spotter in real life. Yep. Hashtag the uncle. There's a lot of people here tonight we haven't seen in a while there. Shows that the real racing season and the real cars is done.
Alex Murphy, I don't see him on the list, so, Yeah, and we got some strong D2 guys too. Mateusz Busk went second in the D2 draft. I think he's gonna be a chance for D1 next season, and with those guys too in the D2, probably a chance that. You're at least going to be able to run one D1 race at least. There's always a chance that your guy misses a race or two. So. Or 3 or 4 or 5. Yeah. He's a good oval guy. Seems like he's improving a bit on the road, but he's pretty strong on the oval. He's always been doing quite well in the OVAL-UTION since then. We got Jean-Luc Gaudreau, road guy. But hanging on the ovals with us tonight. And no surprise, the top three, I would say, Jeff, Roots, and Jangara.
Yep, no surprise there. All top guns, top runners. I'm expecting to run them front pretty much all the night. These cars are really powerful for this track, eh? Just saying.
Yeah, I'm interested to see strategy, too. Because, I've run the ARCA officials, on a track like this, of this size, and the officials, they're probably going to be running about 50, 60 laps, and then there's a decent amount of fall off. But it's going to be interesting to see, like, say we get a long run of 30 laps, who pits and how are the tires going to hold up. Just waiting to see who's going to come out. Watch Mateusz make his first lap. Heard he actually tried out a late model at Valley Junction. He did pretty good, didn't he?
Yeah, pretty fast driver. Let's just put it this way.
All right, I'll mute myself in the Discord so you can do your run. Concord is a track that I'd say is quite challenging, at least a little bit. We'll go on the here to show you. So you're going to kind of break in here, kind of just try to cut the bottom. And when you're on this section right here, going from the exit of 1 to about right here, I remember in the old car, you really didn't want to go full throttle. This one is a little bit more stable, but the rears, like the old cars, still do burn off quite heavily. So it's probably not going to be full throttle around between the exit of 1 to the entrance of 3. If we look at Jeff, yeah, just hear him feathering it a bit as he goes through that middle section. Magin up to second. And Jeff Cote is going to go on the pole. Dave Santiar, fourth. Now there's a few guys left. Jerry Bergeron. Got to meet him in Canada when I was there. It was nice to meet the short track legend. And Jerry looks very, very tight off of 3, and I doubt he'll improve that time. No, he won't. Still 18th quick. I think Jerry has one more lap on for him. And Jerry will not improve. Sebastian Chennai taking a interesting line in 3 and 4. That's going to put him 16th fastest. One more for Chennai. Looks like he drove in a bit deep and will not improve. Eric Peltier. Caught the bottom a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to catch the bottom. If you catch the bottom, it's really going to get yourself quite loose. And Eric, not going to improve that time. Now, the ARCA car does take these tires a bit to warm up. So typically, you know, with a 3-4 lap qualifier, you're probably going to be fastest on that 3rd or 4th lap. Sometimes, depending on the track, it might be the 2nd. But your 1st lap is pretty much never the fastest. And I think that's all for qualifying. Looks like everybody's finished up. Rich, I can't imagine that you're full throttle between 1 and 3, huh? Friends? He left. Oh well. We got 45 seconds left to qualifying. We're going to have a 5-minute warm-up. So we'll be right back. I think they're doing the warm-up at least. They should be. Yes, they will. All right, 5-minute warm-up. We'll be right back.
Le All-Track Challenge aimerait profiter de cette pause publicitaire pour remercier ses précieux commanditaires. Double Apex, Passion Sim, Pièces d'auto Fernand Bégin, Yacht 45 Montréal, Max Waps Mécanique Haute Performance, Côté Racing Enterprises, pbsoft.ca, Mamba Nutrition, Oxygène 640, FR Construction, Aménagement ML, KF Comptabilité, ainsi que Advantage PC. Merci à tous.
Double Apex s'impose comme la référence en matière de simulateurs dynamiques, tant pour le divertissement que pour la formation de pilotes professionnels. Notre mission, vous offrir une immersion totale et une performance sans compromis. Nos techniciens passionnés vous accompagnent à chaque étape pour créer le simulateur de vos rêves. Passion Sim est votre nouvel expert en sim racing au Québec. Revendeur exclusif Conspit, nous proposons des équipements haut de gamme comme des pédaliers hydrauliques, des volants direct drive et des cockpits sim racing. Plusieurs autres marques vous attendent, dont Sim Magic, 6 Sigma et VPG Sim. Chez Passion Sim, le sim racing n'est pas qu'un loisir, c'est une véritable passion qui nous unit à une communauté grandissante à travers le Canada, les États-Unis et au-delà. Notre mission, vous aider à trouver le matériel idéal et à maximiser vos performances. Le HomeTracks Challenge, c'est aussi des ligues associées spécialisées. Vous êtes amateur de dirt? 358 Dirt Late Models, Sprint Cars, Big Blocks et Street Stars. Les lundis soirs, la série Québec Dirt sling la poussière. Vous êtes plutôt un amateur de routier? GT3, 4, BMW M2, TCR, F3 et Super Formule. Les mercredis soirs, la série Boost Cup, c'est là que ça se passe. Vous tripez sur les ovales, Street Stocks, Légende, Late et Super Late Models et les 4 séries nationales NASCAR. Les jeudis soirs, la série Brett Racing Studios OVAL-UTION arrache l'asphalte. Venez nous rejoindre en grand nombre. Inscrivez-vous à 1, 2 ou même dans nos 3 ligues. Toute la semaine, c'est au HomeTracks et à ses ligues connexes que ça se passe.
Alright, got about a minute and a half left of warm-up. So here's what we're going to be looking at today. We're going to be doing about 70 laps. Pit stops, questionable. Not really sure how that's going to go because the tires seem to be more affected by heat, I would say. So if we're running a bunch of caution, probably a pit stop won't be required, but say, you know, you run 20-30 laps, get a caution. I'd take tires. At least I would. Really don't know what the wear will be. We'll see if we can get a word from someone. We'll talk to Bretch maybe. Good field today, though. Good field today. So feel free to chat it up, you know. Try my best to respond to the chats. It's actually nice because, like the old channel I streamed for, I can actually see the stream chat without having to pull up a second window, so that's pretty nice, huh? I have no idea who that car is next to Roots. Is that Parento? Is Parental. Alright, well, that's the warm-up. Time for the first race tonight. Let's go down for the starting lineup. Just waiting for a few people to grid. Alright. Concord, first race of the day. Oliver Racine gets the pole. And on his outside it's going to be Jeff Cote. Mick Gingras going to be third and Simone Magin fourth. Dave Santier, he starts fifth and Alex Murphy sixth. Justin Waugh going to be in seventh and Kevin Hue in eighth. Matthias Busk, he's going to be in ninth and Jeremy Cote, he's going to be 10th. Anthony Ryu, he's going to be starting in 11th, and Mikhail Shanai is going to be in the 12th spot. My grid is not moving. Why, I cannot tell you. Oh, well. Jean-Luc Gaudreau, he's going to be 13th. Franz Bretschneider, 14th. Alec Pelletier is going to be 15th. Sebastian Chanay, 16th. Martin Giroux, 17th. It's going to be Antoine Boussier, 18th. Jerry Bergeron, 19th. 20th, Thomas Horace. 21st, Elise Mard. 22nd, Serge Bedard. 23rd, Billy Dankaus. 24th, Marc-Antoine Labrec. And 25th, Kevin Parento. Two guys have not gridded. So they might get on the track, but I'm not sure. Going to be 70 laps tonight. And then we'll be heading off to Atlanta for the other race. All right. Going to be a taste of D1 before we get onto it. We got about 5 D1 drivers and quite a bit of D2 drivers in this race. Barney has the flag up and ready. The pace truck on the pit road. Ollie Root's going to lead them down the line. Here they go. Green flag. And Jeff Cote already getting to the bumper of the 21. Simon Magin going to try to make a move on the outside, and Cote immediately gets down to the bottom of Roots, and Roots manages to hang on the outside, but he'll lead lap 1. Jeff Cote has the run on the bottom. Jeff gets a little bit into Roots and slides him right to the outside. Jeff to the lead and straighten out all the way back to about 10th place. Mattel's 3 wide. Oh, Hue going around and cannot save it into the wall. Wall goes around it well. Kevin Hue. Oh, that's not Hue. That's Brett who lost his bumper. Take a peek at what happened there. So 3 wide coming into the corner. And well, it looks like he kind of just straight lined just a little bit. Took Hue around and nosed him right in the wall. Then Justin gets hit in the rear, goes around, and Franz coming right out, just smacks into Hue. That was pretty much my Enduro race. Let's go on board with Mr. Franz. Oh my goodness. In a gear too low, I would say, right there. Alright, so Franz down pit road. Just some body damage, nothing too bad, but he is going to go a lap down. Or maybe not. Yep. No. He's going to be a lap down. Alright, so Jeff gets around Roots really quick and takes the lead. So far, a few guys up a few positions. Louis Mard up 6 spots. Martin Giroux up 4 spots. Serge and Larras both up 3. Parenteau up 5. Ryu up 3 spots. So good start for a few guys so far. And Jeff Cote going to be leading them back to green. Pace truck off again. No restart zone in this league, so Jeff's going to get a great jump, and Jeff out to a very quick and very far lead. Magin on the outside. And from what we saw, at least, I think the inside's probably going to be a bit better. Gingras goes around, and Magin will get a run. Dave Santerre loose. Big! Oh, Cote in the wall. Jeremy in the wall loses the bumper, but they all keep it straight. Almost 3 wide for position. Giroux and Chennai. Giroux gets past Chennai. It all straightened out now, but Jeremy definitely, I thought he almost blew his engine the way that smoke popped up. And now the 97 and the 90, the two Chennais. But the 97 going to get the run off of the corner, but the 90 still going to dive it in there. But the 97 manages to keep position. Jeff and Roots getting away very, very quickly. And I got to say, Imagine has a new number and looks pretty good. Ooh, Imagine in the wall a bit. It's going to be Jengra. Should get the 3rd spot now. And Imagine we'll be able to hang on to the 4th spot. The 90 gets a little bit low, and that's going to allow Justin Wow to get the 14th. Let's ride on board for a minute with Jeff. Just got to be real easy through that section. Just making it work real good around this track right now. Not putting a ton of wheel into it either. There's some guys I see, they'll run a really low steering ratio, and some will run a really high one. We got a caution. And that's going to be, it looks like, Matthias and Imagine. Ooh, Imagine gets turned by Murphy and comes back up the track, and Boosk, innocent victim in that. Let's see what happened with Imagine and Murphy. Ooh, Murphy just ran wide a bit. A little bit of net code too, and then sent Imagine around. He got hit in the side by Boosk, but doesn't look like he got any damage in the wheels. I'd rather take that side damage than any wheel damage. Second caution. And we'll see if there's any takers down pit road. May still be a bit too early if you're in the rear. I wouldn't say there's much of a reason to not pit. And yeah, no one is pitting, so we're going to be getting back to green straight away, I think. I think we got one more lap of caution. Jeff led all the laps except for one. Went very early the first time. And he does have a bit of damage on his rear. Now, I know in the truck, damage like that on the rear just makes the truck undrivable at times. It doesn't seem to be quite the same with the ARCA. Here they go. Jeff Cote, another great restart. Immediately the top three break away. Dave Santerra gets loose, and Anthony Ryu kind of, I think, was a little bit responsible for that. Dave is going to fall way, way back. Ryu gets the 4th, and we have another caution. Alex Murphy and Marc-Antoine Labrec. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he flipped. He got loose. Got loose and got sent to the inside and just runs right back into Murphy and goes for a flip with the Bucky Scar. Let's go on board with the 28 car. Yeah, really tight, got loose, and then bang. It might still run. Does he have any wheel damage? Oh, wow. Doesn't look too bad, at least on the steering wheel. He is going to go down pit road, however. Yeah, it could be worse. Could be worse. Ryu, one of the top gainers right now, up 7 spots from where he started, in 4th place. Eric and Martin Giroux both up 8. So is Antoine Boussiard. Kevin Parento right now, up 10 in 17th spot. Alright, coming back to green. The pace car is off. Jeff going to lead him down once again. Led all the laps so far. And here we go. Green, green, green. Oh, big crash. That's going to be the 47 Boussiard. And, one car just came back onto its wheels. That's the 25. Oh my goodness. What happened there? We're going to get a nice view of the crash. We were going to get a good view on the static, and we'll get that next time. Let's see what happened. Ooh, just got wicked loose. And then the 25 gets a bad bump. Serge Bedard just dragging it on the driver's side. Nothing he could do about that either. Man, that's just unlucky. I'm surprised the car got up on its side like that. Very, very strange. A lot of cars with no front bumpers. What do we got in chat? We got Go Dave Santiago. A lot of fans for Dave in there. Justin down pit road. I mean, if you're in the rear, take tires. I mean, may as well. If you haven't already, at least. Murphy down pit road, too. Although he is a lap down. Franz is back on the lead lap. And we should be getting one to green this time by. Oh, Changra, I thought maybe blinked out for a second. Alright, we'll try to static a cam again on that restart. Hopefully it'll go good this time. Alright, it's going to be Jeff Galte getting a good start again. 31 of 70 complete. I think everybody's going to get through it cleanly this time. Yeah, it looks like so. And Jeff gets a good breakaway. And it's single file all the way to about 6th place. It's going to be Kevin Huey and Dave Santiago battling for the 6th spot. Or no, it's Pelletier and Dave Santiago. Franz's hood flapping in the breeze, and Dave looks like he has the run almost on the 37. Barely clear. Now he's cleared him. And now that puts Dave in the 6th spot. Imagine has brought himself back up to 8th after that hard hit earlier. Jeremy Cote looks like he may have gotten loose a bit. He's fallen all the way down and still falling. Gets passed by the 50 and the 173. Halfway to the checkered flag, Jeff still leads and has a good lead. Has a second over Gingras and over another second to Ryu. Only close challenger really is Ollie Roots. And that's Kevin Huey around. Ooh. A little bit of a send there from Willie. Should be a quick caution, just a little bit of a dent to the back. Put 4 tires on it and everything will be good. Kevin gonna go down the pit lane. Probably just get some damage in tires. And I don't think anybody, at least on the lead lap, is going to join him. You gotta be quick on these pit stops though. You don't have really too much time to fool around. It's a half mile long pit road too. Isn't even going to take tires, it's going to be taking damage, it appears. And they'll release Cote or Huey. Eric Peltier. I think might have a shot at Dave once this restart happens. Kevin Parento, the amazing win at Charlotte on fuel mileage to get himself into the D1, has just been climbing and climbing and climbing. Up 16 spots, and he's into 12th place. I would like to see some mid-pack chaos. I think we're going to go on board with, I think we'll go on board with Martin Drew. Not a great restart for the 50. Jean-Luc Godreau, he'll immediately get by on the inside. He'll fall down to 9th. And the 37 goes quite a bit wide, but the 173 also makes it a little bit too deep, and Martin is going to immediately take the spot back. Got to be a little bit careful on the bottom there, Imagine. He just clipped it a bit, and when you slide the tires like that, it just heats them up and makes it near impossible to drive if you get them heated up too bad. Can clip it a little bit right there, but you don't really want to clip it down here. This is where it really does get loose. Lee Samard under attack from Chennai. Can't make it stick though. "25 laps to go." And Ryu is going to be under fire from Dave Santiar. Caution is out. Ah, no, Jerry Bergeron. Ooh. Let's see what happened to Martin Giroux. Bonk. And around he goes. And Jerry has nowhere to go. Half the cars are running without bumpers, may as well just have it be a modified race. Yes, I know the driver detail 2025, Joe. What do you mean? This is the stuff, yeah, that's the race data. It's actually a cool one I haven't seen yet. Yeah, lap 50. We've had 6 cautions for 23 laps. 1 lead change. Should be getting back to green this time by. We're going to have less than 20 to go. It's been all Jeff Cote. I'm wondering if Roots has anything left for him. He is a little bit damaged, so that's the only thing I can really give, but it's not a lot of damage. The rear damage does not affect this car like it does some other cars. Got 18 cars, it appears, on the lead lap. And let's see if we can go green for the rest of this one. Jeff leads him down once again. Great restart. Immediately clears Roots and is going to get to the second spot right away. And we got a spin on the backstretch. Jeremy Cote. Bonk. Looks like Kevin Parento got into him. It's going to be about probably 15 or 14 to go once we get done with this caution. It's going to be 16 to go right here. So yeah, we'll be getting back to green with 14 laps to go. And if Jeff can just continue to get the good restarts and just manage his gap between himself and Roots, it should be a good win for Jeff. If Roots, though, can at least stay beside him on the restart, that's going to be his best opportunity. Just give him something to worry about. Maybe hope that your teammate, Mick Jangra, gets a little bit of pressure on him. It's hard to pressure that guy, but it's worth trying, I'd say. right, here we go. 14 to go. Leaning on him already on the restart. Here we go. Green flag. Jeff immediately gets back out to the lead. Not even able to have Roots side by side, but Roots is still on the charge. Gets on his bumper, leaning on him through turn 3. And caution is out. That was the best that Roots had done so far. Oh, Kevin Parento sends Serge Bedard right into the wall. Just gives him a big smack. And we have a slowdown right now for the pace car, it appears. I'll tell you though, that was the best that Roots had been on the restart. I'd say since the first drop of the green flag. You know, he's going to have to, I think, push him and kind of nudge him out of the way a little bit. Jeff is really, really good on exit. Now, I know you want to race him clean, but you may have to rough him up just a bit. Shout out to Louis Simard. Up 20 spots. No one's even close. I picked him for D3. Should be a good D3 driver, I'd say. He's going to be driving in the late models. We're going to ride with Roots on his nose on this restart. And cannot get it. Going to be on the rear, though, and another caution. And I'll tell you, you saw him getting the bumper right there. You know, that's something that we might see later on. Oh, man. So he spun out. Who is that up there that just absolutely took a hard shot in the wall? Does not want to work. Oh, that's who it was. Wasn't even showing up. Ooh, man, that's a hard hit. Yeah, well, Ross just got ran over. Man, that's a hard hit. Let's go in the cockpit. Yeah, he just got dumped. Ooh, boy. Alright, well, we're going to be going to green next time by. Gonna have 5 laps to go this time by. All right. 4 to go. Jeff has dominated the whole race, and he gets another great restart. Here we go. It's going to be about 2 wide on 5th on back, but Jeff got the best restart he's gotten in quite a while, and I don't think Roots will be able to get to him. Willie Samard gets past Ryu. That's going to put him to the 6th spot. And, yeah, Ryu's falling back a bit. Eric going to take 7th. And there goes Ryu almost. Hooey! And there's Bretch in the wall. Hooey around. And there goes Parento 2. And we're going to have a green-white checkered. So, Hue gets under Ryu just a little bit. Nowhere really to go. I thought they were going to save it, but Wah checked up very, very hard. Hue spins out and Bretch smacks the wall. Parento runs into Bretch and then finishes off Hue. I think let's go on board with Ryu, I think, on that. Did Hue have room? I don't know. That was quite the lunge, I'd say. All right, well, we'll try it again. Do you think that we'll get through the first green-white checkered attempt, Forgy? We'll see. Going to be a green flag next time by. Jeff Cote led every lap except for one. Louis Smard up 21 spots. The top 3 hasn't really changed. Imagine looking to change that. Here we go, green-white checkered. Oh, a little bit of a slow bit from Cote, but that's going to maybe give Roots maybe one shot in turn 3. White flag this time. Roots about half a car length away from Jeff Cote. It's going to be a white flag, 1 lap to go. Jeff gonna have a 1 car length lead. I don't think Roots has enough. Jeff Cote gonna win at Concord. Ali Roots, Mick Jangra, Simone Magin, and Dave Santiar, the top 5. Louis Smard goes around after the checkered flag. And that was a good run at the end for Jeff Cote. Thought he had a bad restart, but managed to hang on. Leads every lap except for 1. Jeff may be looking to win his 2nd Division I championship in the Winter League. Looks good in the ARCA car, I'll tell you that much. Alright, that's the ARCA race. We're going to go to commercials, go for a short break. We'll be back for Atlanta with the Cup car. So see you at FASTCAR We'll take a break and be back soon. Jeff Cote wins at Concord, first race of the night. We'll be right back.
Le All-Track Challenge aimerait profiter de cette pause publicitaire pour remercier ses précieux commanditaires. Double Apex, Passion Sim, Pièces d'auto Fernand Bégin, Yacht 45 Montréal, Max Waps Mécanique Haute Performance, Côté Racing Enterprises, pbsoft.ca, Mamba Nutrition, Oxygène 640, FR Construction, Aménagement ML, KF Comptabilité, ainsi que Advantage PC. Merci à tous.
Double Apex s'impose comme la référence en matière de simulateurs dynamiques, tant pour le divertissement que pour la formation de pilotes professionnels. Notre mission, vous offrir une immersion totale et une performance sans compromis. Nos techniciens passionnés vous accompagnent à chaque étape pour créer le simulateur de vos rêves. Passion Sim est votre nouvel expert en sim racing au Québec. Revendeur exclusif Conspit, nous proposons des équipements haut de gamme comme des pédaliers hydrauliques, des volants direct drive et des cockpits sim racing. Plusieurs autres marques vous attendent, dont Sim Magic, 6 Sigma et VPG Sim. Chez Passion Sim, le sim racing n'est pas qu'un loisir, c'est une véritable passion qui nous unit à une communauté grandissante à travers le Canada, les États-Unis et au-delà. Notre mission, vous aider à trouver le matériel idéal et à maximiser vos performances. Le All-Track Challenge, c'est aussi des ligues associées spécialisées. Vous êtes amateur de dirt? 358 Dirt Late Models, Sprint Cars, Big Blocks et Street Stars. Les lundis soirs, la série Québec Dirt sling la poussière. Vous êtes plutôt un amateur de routier? GT3, 4, BMW M2, TCR, F3 et Super Formule. Les mercredis soirs, la série Boost Cup, c'est là que ça se passe. Vous tripez sur les ovales, Street Stocks, Légende, Late et Super Late Models et les 4 séries nationales NASCAR. Les jeudis soirs, la série Brett Racing Studios OVAL-UTION arrache l'asphalte. Venez nous rejoindre en grand nombre. Inscrivez-vous à 1, 2 ou même dans nos 3 ligues. Toute la semaine, c'est au All-Track et à ses ligues connexes que ça se passe.
Le All-Track Challenge aimerait profiter de cette pause publicitaire pour remercier ses précieux commanditaires. Double Apex, Passion Sim, Pièces d'auto Fernand Bégin, Yacht 45 Montréal, Max Waps Mécanique Haute Performance, Côté Racing Enterprises, pbsoft.ca, Mamba Nutrition, Oxygène 640, FR Construction, Aménagement ML, KF Comptabilité, ainsi que Advantage PC. Merci à tous.
Double Apex s'impose comme la référence en matière de simulateurs dynamiques, tant pour le divertissement que pour la formation de pilotes professionnels. Notre mission, vous offrir une immersion totale et une performance sans compromis. Nos techniciens passionnés vous accompagnent à chaque étape pour créer le simulateur de vos rêves.
Le All-Track Challenge aimerait profiter de cette pause publicitaire pour remercier ses précieux commanditaires. Double Apex, Passion Sim, Pièces d'auto Fernand Bégin, Yacht 45 Montréal, Max Waps Mécanique Haute Performance, Côté Racing Enterprises, pbsoft.ca, Mamba Nutrition, Oxygène 640, FR Construction, Aménagement ML, KF Comptabilité, ainsi que Advantage PC. Merci à tous.
Double Apex s'impose comme la référence en matière de simulateurs dynamiques, tant pour le divertissement que pour la formation de pilotes professionnels. Notre mission, vous offrir une immersion totale et une performance sans compromis. Nos techniciens passionnés vous accompagnent à chaque étape pour créer le simulateur de vos rêves. Passion Sim est votre nouvel expert en sim racing au Québec. Revendeur exclusif Conspit, nous proposons des équipements haut de gamme comme des pédaliers hydrauliques, des volants direct drive et des cockpits sim racing. Plusieurs autres marques vous attendent, dont Sim Magic, 6 Sigma et VPG Sim. Chez Passion Sim, le sim racing n'est pas qu'un loisir, c'est une véritable passion qui nous unit à une communauté grandissante à travers le Canada, les États-Unis et au-delà. Notre mission, vous aider à trouver le matériel idéal et à maximiser vos performances. Le All-Track Challenge, c'est aussi des ligues associées spécialisées. Vous êtes amateur de dirt? 358 Dirt Late Models, Sprint Cars, Big Blocks et Street Stocks. Les lundis soirs, la série Québec Dirt sling la poussière. Vous êtes plutôt un amateur de routier? GT3, 4, BMW M2, TCR, F3 et Super Formule. Les mercredis soirs, la série Boost Cup, c'est là que ça se passe. Vous tripez sur les ovales, Street Stocks, Légende, Late et Super Late Models et les 4 séries nationales NASCAR. Les jeudis soirs, la série Brett Racing Studios OVAL-UTION arrache l'asphalte. Venez nous rejoindre en grand nombre. Inscrivez-vous à 1, 2 ou même dans nos 3 ligues. Toute la semaine, c'est au All-Track et à ses ligues connexes que ça se passe.
There we go. All right, hello everybody. We are back at Atlanta. We're going to be doing 50 laps at New Atlanta with a Cup car. Hope you all enjoyed the first race. Looks like we're going to have about 21-ish cars showing up tonight. Oh my goodness. But yeah, hopefully it'll be just as good as the Atlanta race that we saw when we ran in July. I don't see Roots and Jangra yet. Which is surprising. Typically they're here for these, but I do not see them yet. Got about 1 minute 20 left to practice though, and you got the 5-minute qualifying, so you still got some time to maybe get a few more people in. Ooh. Now, we don't have many fast repairs, so hopefully we can get some good pack racing without everybody dying right away. That'd be very, very nice. If you're in the chat, let's get some picks. Who do you think is going to win the race? It's a tough one, I'd say. I think Jerry. We'll give Jerry the... But now I'll tell you one thing. I'm listening to these cars drive by. I don't know if that's how they're supposed to sound. But on the some cameras, they sound like a pack of angry bees. Go on the static, I'll show you what I mean. Alright, qualifying time. The way I do it, first person to show up on the qualification gets watched. Actually, you know what? No, we got a new guy today. I don't know, I don't think we have him updated yet. He's not out on the track yet, so we'll get to him in a second. There he is. Yeah, we haven't gotten his picture yet. Or the car number, but hey, it's good to have him here. I'm going to say Laszlo Santa, or... He's from Hungary! So it's nice to have him here tonight with us. We'll see how he runs on his first qualifying lap. Typically, I would say that this would be a 2-lap track. You know, you run the top on the first lap and then run the bottom the second. And it looks like he's got a pretty decent line in the 1 and 2. I think he might have a good time right here. A little bit close to the wall. And maybe a little bit late in there, but should be a halfway decent run. Murphy at the top of the board right now with a 31.576. Laszlo goes 7th quickest. Jerry Bergeron across the line. He's going to be on his final lap. Oh, nope, he's testing the pit entrance. I think you have to be down the speed once you get to right around here, but you can't go around the white lines. But if it goes long, you will see it possibly become a fuel mileage run. Here comes Shania. And goes 12th quickest, Justin Waugh. And have one more lap. And I think that might be it for the qualification. Last guy out there. And try to throw it in the 5th for the last time round. That's going to put him 13th quickest. Alright, well I think that's all for qualifying. We'll send it to the commercials. I think there's only a hair left to qualifying too. It's 38 seconds. So we'll be right back at the end of the warm-up. And we're going to be going racing at Atlanta. We'll be right back.
Le All-Track Challenge aimerait profiter de cette pause publicitaire pour remercier ses précieux commanditaires. Double Apex, Passion Sim, Pièces d'auto Fernand Bégin, Yacht 45 Montréal, Max Waps Mécanique Haute Performance, Côté Racing Enterprises, pbsoft.ca, Mamba Nutrition, Oxygène 640, FR Construction, Aménagement ML, KF Comptabilité, ainsi que Advantage PC. Merci à tous.
Double Apex s'impose comme la référence en matière de simulateurs dynamiques, tant pour le divertissement que pour la formation de pilotes professionnels. Notre mission, vous offrir une immersion totale et une performance sans compromis. Nos techniciens passionnés vous accompagnent à chaque étape pour créer le simulateur de vos rêves. Passion Sim est votre nouvel expert en sim racing au Québec. Revendeur exclusif Conspit, nous proposons des équipements haut de gamme comme des pédaliers hydrauliques, des volants direct drive et des cockpits sim racing. Plusieurs autres marques vous attendent, dont Sim Magic, Six Sigma et VPG Sim. Chez Passion Sim, le sim racing n'est pas qu'un loisir, c'est une véritable passion qui nous unit à une communauté grandissante à travers le Canada, les États-Unis et au-delà. Notre mission, vous aider à trouver le matériel idéal et à maximiser vos performances. Le All-Track Challenge, c'est aussi des ligues associées spécialisées. Vous êtes amateur de dirt? 358 Dirt Late Models, Sprint Cars, Big Blocks et Street Stocks. Et lundi soir, la série Québec Dirt Sling la poussière. Vous êtes plutôt un amateur de routier? GT3, 4, BMW M2, TCR, F3 et Super Formule. Les mercredis soirs, la série Boost Cup, c'est là que ça se passe. Vous tripez sur les ovales? Street Stocks, Légende, Late et Super Late Models et les 4 séries nationales NASCAR. Les jeudis soirs, la série Brett Racing Studios OVAL-UTION arrache l'asphalte. Venez nous rejoindre en grand nombre. Inscrivez-vous à 1, 2 ou même dans nos 3 ligues. Toute la semaine, c'est au All-Track et à ses ligues connexes que ça se passe.
Alrighty. Got a few minutes left in the warm-up. 1 minute 29, yep. Should be a fun one at Atlanta. We don't have the 40 cars like we did in July. But I'll tell you, man, these Cup cars do drive pretty decent. It is a tough track to pass on, though. There's Kevin Parenteau finally as a number. Hopefully the SDK will fix itself right there. If not, we'll just restart it. And, you know, you gotta think, like, who is, like, the good super speedway racers that we have in this league? I gotta say, Jerry Bergeron, Willie B for sure, Giroux, always see him doing pretty decent. Franz is quite good. Surprised, though, that Gingras and Racine, neither of them are here. We'll get the interview of the top finisher tonight as well, if they wish. All right. That is it for the warm-up. And we're going to give them a second to grid up, and then we'll do the starting lineup. All right. We got 21 cars tonight, 50 laps. Here is the grid. And, you know, that's funny. Those are the two guys I drafted for my team, so that's pretty nice to see them doing good. Louis Samard, he'll lead the field to the green flag in the number 69 car, and Willie B going to be in second in the 70. Alex Murphy rolls off third, and Kevin Huet fourth. Franz Brett Schneider, he's going to be in fifth. Kevin Parenteau sixth, and Pascal Samard seventh. Jerry Bergeron going to be eighth, and Dave Santiar ninth. Eric Peltier, he's going to be in 10th, and Martin Giroux 11th. Simone Magin, he's going to be in 12th spot. And down the rest of the field, in 13th is Justin Waugh, 14th Michael Chennai, 15th Lazio Santa, and 16th Thomas Larras, 17th Sebastian Chennai, and 18th Serge Bedard, 19th Marc-Antoine Labrec, Goudion, and 20th Alex Monette, 21st Mario Lacham. All right, hopefully I didn't butcher all those names. No, I'm good on some of them, but not sure about all of them. Fuel stop is going to be required on this race tonight if it does not have any cautions. We're hoping that there won't be too many. A little bit of redemption maybe from the Concord race. Barney has the flag ready at the start-finish line. They'll go in the restart zone right about there. Here we go. Green, green, green. Louis Samard will lead them to the green flag. Now, I'm not quite too sure what line is going to be better. Right now, I think the bottom will be quite good. And the thing is, one thing that we got to know is that the track is hot today. Track is very, very hot, about 125 degrees. And once you get further into the run, this car is going to get extremely loose, especially if you're running on the high side. The bottom's definitely going to save you tires. This is probably the only kind of super speedway type track where tire saving may come into effect. So far, the outside line has just completely disintegrated and falling back quickly. Hue leads it, but no one's really willing to go with him. He's just getting passed one by one, already back to 10th place. Imagine goes out of line, and it looks like Giroud's going to follow. And that's going to be about side by side for 6th. Giroud needs to get a run, though, and push Imagine. The way that you can kind of stick with the pack on the outside, if you're falling back, is you want to try to sniff just any kind of draft off of the car in front of you. Let's go on board real quick with the 62 car, William Bussière, kind of show you what I mean. So there is quite a gap. Franz is going to maybe think of coming in to the second line. Doesn't appear so. But if you were, say, in Magin's position, if you can just get a little bit of draft, maybe off a car that's a little bit out of line, like, say, Franz was just for a moment, or maybe Dave Santerre, you can actually run kind of decently without help. Now, it's not going to help you tremendously, but it'll give you kind of some sort of runs and give you at least a better chance on the outside. Charles drives, rating with a party of 3. Thank you very much. Oh, Franz loose. And we have another loose guy, but everyone stays okay. Franz sliding to the entrance of pit road. It looks like he just got loose on his own. Ooh, may have caught the apron a little bit, but yeah, just got upset on the exit of the corner and mowed the grass for free. And there was another bump right here. Laszlo got into the wall and got some damage. A few guys are off the pace now. Bussière crashed as well. Oh, that wasn't even a caution. Goodness gracious. Yeah, and this is what I mean with the hot track. Car gets loose and, man, biting people right now. Now we have a caution. Oh, 73 just lost it. I think the admin called that caution. He might have, I'm not sure. Because we never had a call for the caution flag. I guess it was for Bussière, and it just didn't call it. The first caution of the day, going to be on lap 7. Couple of cars going to be heading down pit road. Simard, Marc-Antoine, Laszlo, Bussière, and Brecht. I think if you have a chance to put on tires, put on tires. Seeing that these guys aren't coming down just yet tells me that they may not be able to make it on fuel even if they did come down. But it's still a good idea to pit, especially if you're in the rear. And one thing I will say with the Cup car when you spin with these tires, it takes a lot of the percentage out of the tire, a lot. So you got to be mindful if you spin. It's just not gonna have much grip. Laszlo back out, Franz back out, Simard and Bussiar getting repairs. And we should go back to green this time by. Or get the one to go. Hope you guys are enjoying the live, by the way. First English live for All-Track Challenge and its affiliates. Give me feedback. Would love to hear it. So Simard is going to take the inside line. I'd say that's the good choice. And it looks like everybody's going to get off pit road just fine, except for Mark Antoine in 28. He's going to be one tour down. Pascal, a little bit dented in the front, looks okay. On the other hand, the 62, yeah, he's going to be slow. Still needs to get some damage fixed. All right. Got the flag in hand for the starter. And it's time to go back racing again. Pace car off this time. Green, green, green. Good restart for Louis Simard. Really separates himself between himself and Dave Santiar. And might have a chance to get past here on the outside. Gonna have a good run from Alex Murphy up there. But he's gonna have help with Kevin Huey on the back of him. The top line much more formed up than it was before. But they still need to get those guys behind them to kind of crawl up there and give them some help. But they don't even need help. Alex Murphy to the lead. Is he going to go down and try to take the bottom line, or is he going to try to take Magin with him? Magin was nearly clear, but they are very disorganized everywhere around the track. Magin unable to clear Louis Simard. Murphy still the lead and thought about going low. Still not going to take it, so I think he'll just stay outside for right now. A little bit further back in the pack, Giroux nearly makes it 3 wide. Gives Parenteau a little bit of a scare. And I think so they're going to calm down just for now. Everyone's much more formed up well than they were before. The high side telling me that if they form up and keep formed up, I think the high side might have a chance. But oh, Murphy in the wall. They all scramble to avoid him. The thing I got to say on the high side, though, is I believe that the high side, long term, is not going to work. I think the high side is just going to burn up those rears and is going to leave you with a looser car and a car that's not able to gain as much traction or speed coming out of the corners. So I really think sitting on the bottom is the way to go. High side might be viable later on if you have tires, but I think the bottom is going to be the best for the long haul. Yeah, maybe you can pull out to the high side later, but bottom I think is the way to go. Imagine up 9, Shania up 7, and Michael and Sebastian up 6 and 7. Way thinking maybe. I don't think he's gonna pick it 3 wide though, but imagine still 1 car length off of Luis Samard. Still early in the race, still have a pit stop to do. Oh, we have 3 wide, and that's going to be for about 5th spot. Giroux and Pelletier. And Giroux going to kind of say, hey, buddy, I'm here. Going to get him back on the outside line, and he's going to fall all the way back. Luis Samard led all the laps on the inside lane, at least. No one's really taking a challenge of him on the inside. We got 3 wide, maybe. Parenteau puts it 3 wide. With Giroux giving him a little bit of a bump. But doesn't look like Parenteau's going to have much help. Kind of just stuck in the sucker hole right now. Manages to get himself out of it, but falls back a bit. If you're back here, you gotta say that. Oh boy, they're getting loose. It's Giroux around. It's gonna be Michael Chennai, and I think Justin was well. They all just got very, very loose on the exit of the corner. And I think that's just another case of the showing that when these tires get heated up, these things do not have any grip. Yeah, the 5 and the 50, both of them just lose it on exit. No reason. The 97 gets just whacked. And then the 5 gets turned around when he saved it. I'd like to take a peek at Giroux on his onboard. Bring it back just a little bit. Yeah, it's driving normally, and then the car just loses grip. That's why I don't like running the high side on this track. Alright, everybody going to come down pit road? Well, mostly everybody. And I would say a fresh set of tires would probably be the best option. Here they come down pit road, Samard. I'm going to assume 4 tire stop for mostly everybody. Yeah, they're all taking tires, it appears. A few of them may not. And Luis Samard going to win the race off pit road. Houet, Jerry Bergeron, Luciar, Parenteau, and Chennai. few cars stayed out. It's going to be Magin, Santiar, Bedard, Peltier, Brett Schneider, and Santa. Stint length, yeah, about 20 laps so far. So, gonna be, I'd say, at least a decent advantage for those guys on the new tires. Gonna take them a lap or two to warm up, but once they get warmed up, I think it should be quite easy mode to get around them. Magin's won an all-track race too. He won Indy in this car a few years back. Race data so far: 22 of 50. 2 cautions for 6 laps and 2 leaders. All right, here we come, back to the green flag. We're just under halfway. Magin gonna lead him back to green. A lot of cars lined up on the bottom too. Green flag, 28 to go. And everybody was very, very, very separated on that restart. No one really close to each other at all, and I think we're gonna be seeing some runs in a moment. Keep an eye on those guys who didn't pit. Opposed to those guys who did pit. 3 wide for 4th. And Jerry gonna swing it to the outside. Jerry Bergeron leads on the top end, but no one's there to help him, and he's gonna go right back in. Maybe get a little bit of a draft off Franz. Trying to just figure out where he wants to go. He's got to commit somewhat soon. And Willie B is going to be there to help him with Eric Peltier and Louis Simard. Gotta be careful on the high side. Like I said, run it too hard, and you're just not going to have the grip. And the other thing is, with Willie B, he does have some damage, so I don't know if he's going to be able to push Jerry as well as Jerry would like. Can't really... At least right now, can't really close up to Jerry. Go on board with Willie B. Oh, we have a caution. Way around. Turn 3. See what happened. Oh! Time out, time out. Let's go back just a second. Just a little bit. And I think the 28 got into him just a bit. I mean, was he clear? Let's see what happened. I mean, I don't know. That's a tough call right there. I mean, he did have the line, kind of was getting forced, but he is also 10 laps down, so that's something that you would really want to see if from a guy that's that many laps down. Taking you out like that. Fortunately for Hue, though, does not appear he has that much damage. Santiar, Laszlo, Arras, and Giroux down the pit lane. Hello, Fred. Imagine still leads, still doesn't pit. And a little bit suspect if he's going to be pitting at all. With the amount of caution laps that we run, we just may not see him down pit road. Serge Bedard, up 16, is the highest mover so far. Going to be going back to green this time after we get past the start-finish line. Hello, nice to see you. All right. I still got to say, I don't think the guys that are on the strategy, that Madgen, Bedard, Peltier, that they're on, I don't think it works. Even Franz, I don't think it works. The tires don't seem to hold up that good. So another caution I think they'd like. I mean, it's not like you have to run through a bunch of people either. Only 17 cars on the lead lap. And it's going to stay that way or get less. So you're not going to be really seeing any difference with that. So, I mean, worst comes to worst, you're in 17th. And, I mean, yeah, it sounds like a lot of cars, but in reality, it's not that bad. Especially if there's a crash, probably takes a few people out. As long as you're not in the crash, you'll come out better than you expect, probably. Still have time as well. Imagine going to lead him down the line. Here we go. Green, green. 22 laps to go. Fran spins the tires a little bit. One car almost jumps out of line in the back of the pack. And the top two break away quite easy. Imagine and Bedard. Jerry Bergeron gets to third as well. Franz Brett Schneider and Chennai side by side, and Bedard falls back. Jerry Bergeron gets to second spot, and ooh, 3 wide. Bedard and Brecht get into it. They come back up to the track 3 wide. What a save, 4 wide. They're still wanting the wreck almost. Man, what a save, and what? Oh no, there it goes. Giroux on the wall. Still no caution. That's going to break up the pack quite a bit. Going to be Simone Madgen leading the way. Jerry Bergeron, Chennai, Peltier, Samard, Bussière, Murphy, Parenteau, Hue, and Brecht. They're all in line, and no one's really side by side. 20 laps to go at Atlanta. That's just about 10 minutes of racing. And everybody's quite separated, but now they're starting to claw back to each other. But Madgen still leads them single file down the back straightaway. They're running in the high side now, and now the bottom line looks like they're going to try to form up. Jerry and Madgen could just cut down the bottom, which they will, maybe. They're running the middle line right now. And right now they lead and control that front. They can kind of pick and choose where they want to go. It's all a mess a little bit farther back. No one really close, no one really working together. Boussiard puts it 3 wide. Easy pass for him, even with the damage. Thank you, GTP. The 90 of Chennai just gets inside of Jerry Bergeron, and I think now Jerry's going to be let off on the high side, but imagine trying to play it both ways. Oh! One car just got hard in the wall back there. I don't know who that is. That is Pelletier. He just got loose for no reason, and it's going to stop on the back straightaway. Might have a caution, might not. He is going to reset. No caution. Jerry still really does not have much help. It's just him and Boussiard on the top side. Simone Magin still leads the way. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of surprised. At the moment, maybe they fall off a little bit later. But Magin leading the way quite well. And I gotta say, if I'm Jerry or Boussiard, I'm thinking maybe if we get an opening, just try to cut into the bottom. They're falling back. They don't really have help. They have Dave Santero now in the back, but 3 cars against 8 ain't going to do you too good. Oh, hello, Bryce. Nice to see you, man. I don't have my eyes on the chat the whole time. We have a race to broadcast. Murphy gets a little bit loose. Checks it up a bit. Boussiard has room if he wants, but does not look like he'll take it. Now the top line's getting formed up quite well. Magin goes high to block the run on the outside, and Jerry's going to take the bottom, and looks like Chennai kind of wants to get out of the bottom too, but there ain't no room, buddy. 13 to go, 14 to go. One car. Oh! Magin in the wall. That's going to be a yellow. That's a Murphy in the wall. My bad. Murphy in the wall. Dave Santiar. 28 barely misses him. Oh, boy. Stay on the brakes. You just scared half the field. Let's see what happened right here with Alex Murphy. Looks like Huey. Yeah, Murphy came up on Huey and just gets smacked into the wall. Takes Santiago with him. And yeah, Murphy's done. But, yeah, his engine's blown. And then there was some, like there was a crash after the crash. Yeah, he's sliding and then comes back down and boop. Got the 62. The 73 as well. Crashed a little bit. Probably wasn't expecting them to come off the wall like that. How much position is Bedard? He is up, where is Serge? Serge right now is in 16th place. He went a few laps down, so he's +2 on the day, but he's in 16th right now. Magin is still leading, and honestly, I didn't expect that. with the tire differential, I expected him to be falling back with the tires, but I don't know. There's the top 5 right now. Kevin Parenteau. And we got Franz Brett Schneider. We got Mario. We got Loras and Wah. Got a few cars down pit lane as well. Hue, Santiar, Martin Giroux, Laszlo. 1 lap down. Murphy's out of the race for sure. So Laszlo will probably get the lucky dog if we get another caution. Alright, choose time. It's going to be the inside for Imagine Football. I got to stay for the end of the race. We don't got that much time left. How much time we have left? I mean, we got 10 laps to go. That's 5 minutes. Now, hopefully we don't do what sometimes they do in real life NASCAR, and that's you know, wreck 20 times in a row for a 2-lap shootout. So we have 12 cars on the track. May have 1 or 2 more joining us. It looks like only 12 or 13 are going to be on the lead lap, coming back down to green. Thank you, Mr. 44 in the chat. All right. 10 laps to go. Imagine been dominating since he got to the front. Jerry's been looking to take it from him, though. And look at Luis Amard in 5th. He's looking to get back to where he started. Here we go. Green flag. 10 laps to go. Imagine a good start, but maybe a little bit too good. I think playing the bottom line is probably going to be the better idea. Maybe try to back it up just a little bit to Shania, because Shania's going to get the run. He's trying to control both runs. Does it pretty well. Doesn't give Shania a chance to move out and maybe get in front of Jerry. Imagine gets a good restart. 12 cars on the lead lap. And on track. Looks like that top line takes a bit to wind up. And, you know, keep this in mind if we have a green-white checkered. That top line may be good, but I don't think it's the winning race good. Shania has an opportunity to go high and take it away from Jerry. There's 3 wide, Parenteau and Boussiard into the wall. And he manages to save it. Still 3 wide back there with the 53 and the 97. Boussiard falls all the way back to 10th place. And while we were looking at that, Jerry, the top side just died. He's all the way back to 5th. It's now Imagine, Shania, and Samard. Wah alone on the top. It looks like Loras was trying to help him out, but it's not going to work. And kind of checks him up a bit. And that's just going to kill the top side momentum pretty much completely. No one is on the high side within the top 10. Jerry Bergeron pulls out again. 7 laps to go, 6 to go this time by. Yeah, the track does look pretty good, doesn't it? And, you know, I got to say, they're not going to just sit behind Magin. They're going to go for it. Here goes Brett looking to take Jerry along with him. But they're so separated. They're not on each other right now. If Jerry's able to give the push to Brecht, and maybe if they're able to get one or two more people to help him out, it takes a time to get a run on Atlanta. And right now they don't have it. It's 5 to go. 32 goes really far offline. But they're just so separated. I don't know. I don't know if the high side's going to be able to do it. 4 laps to go. But you got to think that Shania or Samard, or even Parento's been pretty aggressive. One of them's going to pull out on Magin. Top 4 still have a breakaway. Side by side for 5th place with Santiar and Brecht. Santiar, though, clears Brecht. Brecht coming back on the outside with a little bit of a side draft. 4 laps to go for Magin. The question is who is going to make the first move? And I think it's going to be Shania. Thinking about it. Yep, Shania making a move on the outside. Magin able to defend, perhaps. He doesn't have the good run. Shania on the outside, but Samard going to go with Magin on the bottom. And the 90 is going to just bully Samard out of the way. And it's going to be 3 wide for 3rd. Shania getting loose. And it's going to stack up the whole field. And they're into the wall and into each other. That's going to take half the field out. And we're going to have a green-white checkered. Shania just got loose. The car just broke loose. Right in front of everybody. And that's the one negative about being on the outside sometimes is you have nowhere to go. And it took a lot of guys with them. Just absolutely nowhere to go. Some guys got it worse than others. Surprisingly, I think the 90, he probably got some of the best of it, honestly. And Jerry Bergeron barely manages to sneak by. And Serge goes for a ride. Shania and Samard the contact? Yes. We can reverse that up a little bit. Yeah, because we were in a bad camera angle. When that happened. Yeah, he kind of came down and roughed him up a bit. Let him back in the track, yeah, that was a good thing to do, but that's a big one. Can't imagine that there's going to be a lot of competitive cars left as we come down to the choose. All right, who do we got? We got Magin, Brecht. Jerry looks damage, but he's okay, kind of. Yeah, I mean, Mario looks okay. Samard looks decent, I'd say. Sebastian looks fine. Luciar is hurting. Justin's hurting pretty bad as well. Giroux, not that good either. So I'd say we only have about maybe 3 competitive cars. Just with all the damage. I think this is going to be a duel between Magin and Brecht. All right, here we come. Green, white, checkered. 2 laps to go. Simone Magin led most of the way. Franz Brettschneider on the outside. Here we go. Green, green, green. 2 to go. Great restart by Magin. Bad restart there from Brettschneider. It's going to allow Jerry to immediately get to the inside and behind Magin. And I think you just got to take the first move that you can. Here they come to the backstretch. Jerry looking, waiting, seeing where he's going to go. I'd drop back in if I was Jerry. You got to get the run on him and just try to see what you can get. 1 car loose in the back. They're going to spin, but I think it's going to stay green. White flag. Jerry gives the inside up to Brecht, and now they're going to be on the final lap. I think Magin, he's probably got it unless Brecht can get the run. Jerry, I just don't think he has the speed. Down the backstretch for the final time. Jerry Bergeron to the outside. And I think that's going to end it for Brecht. I just don't think he has it. Simone Magin going to come off turn 4. He's going to win in Atlanta. It's going to be Brecht and Jerry Bergeron as he spins across the line. 4th is Laras and 5th is Wa. Simard, Santiar, Giroux, Lanche, and Chennai. I told you, those were the only 2 real competitive cars that were left, and yeah, they got 1 and 2. Bergeron tried, but just didn't have the speed for it. Gonna get some donuts here from Magin. Perhaps. They got to get the photo for Facebook. Magin, if you want to come up, feel free. We'll give you a little chat real quick before we head out. If not, we will head out then. Magin burns it down for, I believe this is his first OVAL-UTION win. You'll be seeing him in D1 in Montreal in just a few Sundays. All right, well, we'll give him a moment. Comes in the chat. We'll interview him. If not, we're going to take the commercial. So, just want to say, hey, it was a good stream, I'd say. Fun doing the first English broadcast for All Track and OVAL-UTION. Had a fun time. Look forward to doing it again. So, I'm gone for 2 weeks, but I think in 3 weeks I'll be back. So I'm not sure if we'll have a broadcast then, but hopefully we will. It was a good race. Thank you very much, Dave. And
Buddy, how are you doing?
oh, we're doing good. We're doing good, Bretch.
All right. I asked the boys to come for an interview. Let's see if they show up.
You know what? I'll talk to you real quick. Well, you managed to dodge most of the wrecks, though. And I'll tell you this. You and him were pretty much the only competitive cars left with all the damage and whatnot.
Yeah, but Jerry was coming. Jerry was competitive also.
Yeah,
there was a few people that were still up and running.
He had the desire, but didn't have the speed. The car was a little bit broken.
Well, it was one heck of a run at the end there.
Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was. I see that we have some good chats in the broadcast, so I think the first race went well. We should say. We don't have
really had it out.
We don't have the cameras for the Discord, but maybe we can get that set up another day.
Whenever you want to go, I have cameras galore installed here. I have 2. I was also going on my end with the streaming live. I'm still live, by the way. So, yeah. I mean, that was a lot of fun. And, I got a lot of good comments of people who did the first race, people who listened. Yeah, it feels good and different to actually have an English broadcast.
Yes. And I know that the majority of the people here mainly speak French. I'd say a good 95% is their first language. But I know we do have some of an English audience, and some drivers as well, like me, Blanco. I think we got some of my Americans in there that we had like in the LAN. Not sure if they're going to show up for any other races, but they will. I think we got a few other guys too that Blanco brought in. But
yeah, and we have a bunch of bilingual people also, right?
Oh, yeah, we got a ton.
Let's not forget. So it does a different. I still have this idea that eventually one of these days I want you and me to do a bilingual broadcast. One of these days, either with a D3, D4, or something like that. I think it would be really exciting to do a bilingual broadcast. It would sound a little crazy.
So you'd be saying, I'd be saying, oh, imagine, making the move on the inside, and then you'll be saying something that I don't even understand. It would be an interesting one, I would have to say. Because
it would be a lot of fun.
You know what? Maybe we'll bring our friend in from Hungary as well. Maybe trilingual about that.
Oh, that would be crazy. Maybe we can bring a Ria in also.
Oh, what does Ria say?
I don't know. She'll bring some extra English, but a little bit of exciting language. I'll put it this way.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, hey, good job, Franz, on the second place. What's the shout-outs, man?
As usual, the whole all-track family, right? So, as usual. So, everybody who comes and runs every week will have the points up and running by the weekend. And I'm going to try to get the posters out tonight or tomorrow morning early is probably more what it's going to look like. But, yeah, I mean, we had a lot of great moves tonight. A lot of people who... Let's put it this way. The second race was a lot cleaner than the first one.
It was a little bit rough at Concord, but it was fun.
Can I just position it like that? A little cleaner here.
A little bit, yeah. Both races were fun, and we had a good turnout, too. It looked like, too.
Yeah. Well, we usually always have a good enough turnout there for OVAL-UTION there, so that's fun. I mean, we had over 20 cars in both races there, so 20 and up, I'm always happy there. And, we're starting to see folks that are going to be running D1, running the ARCA race, right? So
yeah, I saw a few of those guys, yeah.
So, we saw Jeff. We hadn't seen Jeff the Jet Code in quite a while. We saw him in the first race. And that was very exciting.
Yeah, finally someone to give Roots a little competition. Jengra is good too, but I think Roots has just a little bit of an edge over Jengra, I'd say.
I'll tell you what, it depends on the track, it depends on the cars. But this weekend, and I'm gonna say bye to my people on my stream here. I'll catch you on next race, so I'll just stop that here. Here we go, and yeah, I mean we had a lot of fighting up front. First race, I mean, somebody got turned like right in my face. So unfortunately, I ended up rear-ending someone, and my hood was flapping pretty much the whole race. So I did what I could, and I got turned on like the last caution. I got turned and damaged like meatball. You know when you park the car and it says we have too much damage, your race is over. Oh,
Yes,
that was
yes.
it. So I was like, there go my points.
Hey, you still got good points for FASTCAR. All right, well, hey, good job tonight, and I'll be back in 3 weeks, I think.
I am just wondering, nobody here? You know what? Jerry and Magin are there. Let's pull
Yes,
them
they are.
down and let's have a little interview with them.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We'll get Jerry first. Got to save the best for last with the winner. Jerry, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, very good.
Well, I'll tell you this with your race, had a little bit of damage. May have had a better shot at Imagine if you didn't have the damage, but managed to sneak through that wreck. We're putting some good moves on all day, but seemed like the high side you wanted to run it, but no one wanted to run it with you.
I had fun tonight. It's too bad. Say we touched at the end, got touched. I got put in the wall because I would have had good traction, to win.
Yeah, I mean the damage was just very slight on the front, but I was thinking, you could try to make the moves. But I don't know if the car will let you with the arrow. But
It was telling me I had wheel damage and front end damage and all that. So
yeah, good job on muscling the car to third, then, huh?
yes, sir. Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, you're one of the better super speedway drivers that we got in the league. It seems like you're always mixing it up at the front, whether it be an all track or an OVAL-UTION. Whenever we're on the speedways. Yeah, say.
Usually I wait pretty much till the end of the race to put the pedal to the metal. The last quarter of the race, then we go for it. Usually.
Was the car feeling any loose? Because I saw a bunch of people getting loose with those old
Very
tires.
loose. These cars are very loose.
Probably didn't help with the hot track temperature. That thing was, you could probably fry an egg on that thing.
Oh, it could have been.
Yeah,
I didn't check the temperature.
it was
Fair
hot.
enough.
It was hot.
It was hot.
Yeah, like 125 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Yeah, so quite the race for you, man. But hey, you had a good run tonight. Definitely going to help you in your points with FASTCAR. HomeTracks didn't go as well, but FASTCAR went pretty good tonight. What do you got for your shout-outs, Jerry?
Well, I'm enjoying every race that I race here everywhere. Every night I race everywhere in leagues, so I have fun and I enjoy this league too. This is my Thursday night fun. 2 races and that. Too bad the first race went bad, but we'll picked up on the second one.
All right. Well, hey, good run for you, and nice to see you up here. One of my favorite drivers in all track.
All right, it was nice meeting you at Montmagny a few weeks ago.
I wasn't at
All right.
Montmagny. I was at Auto Junk
Yeah,
Chaudière.
High Junction, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, that was fun. We met a lot of good people there. I think we met like probably 10 or 11 all track guys. That was a great
Oh
time.
yeah. Oh yeah. Still got the photos I gotta put on the site.
Nice, nice. All right. Well, nice to see you, and good job on your third. Magin, how you doing?
Take care.
Fine.
Well, I was suspecting that you were going to fall off. Never did, though.
Yeah, first of all, sorry in advance for my English. I'm so, but I try
right.
hard. Yeah, but I'm impressed because I never changed my tire, and I don't know I don't know why I'm running in front at the last lap, but nice race. and Jerry Brecht running well in the back, and I try so hard to pass the line in first. But
Yeah, because I was thinking, maybe it was with the cautions. You just never had a chance to get those tires too hot to a point where they weren't going to work. Um, and being out front too, it keeps you out of all the junk because you were only one of a few cars that really didn't have damage at the end, so that helps as well.
nice. No damage, but the right rear tire is destroyed for sure.
Yeah, probably just finish it off with the donuts, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you did a good job. You were controlling the field really, really well. Didn't really give anyone a chance to get around you once you got to the lead. What do you got? Shoutouts, sponsors, anything like that?
Yeah, shout out to Rumble Racing, Grand West, and shout out to you and your Brecht and your live for sure.
All
And
right.
thank you so much.
Yeah, it's on the All Track channel. And we'll see you in Montreal for the D1.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, good luck at Montreal. We'll be back in 3 weeks. And yeah, good run tonight. Good win.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the stream tonight, Joe. It's really appreciated.
Yes, yes. All right, here is the final results real quick. Imagine Brett Schneider, Bergeron Laras, Wassamard, Santiago, Giroux. How do you say Mario's last name? I was saying like Lechon or something like that.
Mario Lachance.
Lachance. Yeah, close enough. Then we got Sebastian Chenay, Bussière Parento, Michael Chenay, and then Serge Bedard, Lazio Santa. Well, let's call it Santa. I don't know how that's supposed to be. But nice have
new
him
driver
joining
this
us.
week.
Yeah, new driver from Hungary.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Houet, Alex Murphy, Marc Antoine Gideon. Then we got Eric Peltier, Pascal Samard. And that is the finishing order for tonight. Hope everybody enjoyed the first English broadcast. I had a lot of fun. Look forward to doing it again sometime soon. Hope that Emmanuel enjoyed it too. Thank you, Emmanuel, for getting me in here. And it's funny that I was like, oh hey,
we were
Brett.
talking about it.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and then Emmanuel texts me. I'm like, hey, Brett, English broadcast may be a good idea. And then Emmanuel texts, hey, you want to do the English broadcast? I'm like, that was so funny. But yeah, good run tonight, Brett. Thanks for having me in. And we'll see you guys next time, guys. I think the next broadcast on All Track Challenge will probably be
next
Boost
Monday.
Cup.
We have Dirt next Monday. So
well, they run that on Quebec Dirt, though, don't they?
Yeah, they run that on Quebec Dirt, but still an affiliated, group. So
Quebec Dirt,
Série Quebec Dirt, big season, winter season starting on Monday.
Nice.
And Boost Cup is the next on this channel.
Yep. So La Série Quebec Dirt for Quebec Dirt. Yeah, they got the big winter series with the 358s. So go see them on Monday, and then we'll be back here on Wednesday for Boost Cup, back in French. And Thursday, not sure what's up with the broadcast. I'm not going to be here, but hopefully there is one. If not, check out Friends is live.
Absolutely. Next week in OVAL-UTION mini stocks, we're back with the mini stocks at Langley. I know it's a favorite combo of a lot of drivers, and we're bringing the Gen 4s back at Nashville. We're running 4 concrete tracks in FASTCAR for the next 4 events.
Nashville's concrete?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Big Nashville. Okay.
Yeah, Big Nashville.
Okay, I was thinking the fairgrounds for a minute. All right, well, hey, thank you for everyone who chatted. Nice to see everybody in the chat. And everyone who watched. Good job to all the racers. It was a fun time. And we'll see you next time. Have a good night, everybody. This is OVAL-UTION and All Track Challenge.
Thanks again.
Good night.
Yep, good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Le All-Track Challenge aimerait profiter de cette pause publicitaire pour remercier ses précieux commanditaires. Double Apex, Passion Sim, Pièces d'auto Fernand Bégin, Yacht 45 Montréal, Max Waps Mécanique Haute Performance, Côté Racing Enterprises, pbsoft.ca, Mamba Nutrition, Oxygène 640, FR Construction, Aménagement ML, KF Comptabilité, ainsi que Advantage PC. Merci à tous.
Double Apex s'impose comme la référence en matière de simulateurs dynamiques, tant pour le divertissement que pour la formation de pilotes professionnels. Notre mission, vous offrir une immersion totale et une performance sans compromis. Nos techniciens passionnés vous accompagnent à chaque étape pour créer le simulateur de vos rêves. Passion Sim est votre nouvel expert en sim racing au Québec. Revendeur exclusif Conspit, nous proposons des équipements haut de gamme comme des pédaliers hydrauliques, des volants direct drive et des cockpits sim racing. Plusieurs autres marques vous attendent, dont Sim Magic, Six Sigma et VPG Sim. Chez Passion Sim, le sim racing n'est pas qu'un loisir, c'est une véritable passion qui nous unit à une communauté grandissante à travers le Canada, les États-Unis et au-delà. Notre mission, vous aider à trouver le matériel idéal et à maximiser vos performances. Le All-Track Challenge, c'est aussi des ligues associées spécialisées. Vous êtes amateur de dirt? 358 Dirt Late Models, Sprint Cars, Big Blocks et Street Stocks. Les lundis soirs, la série Québec Dirt sling la poussière. Vous êtes plutôt un amateur de routier? GT3, 4, BMW M2, TCR, F3 et Super Formule. Les mercredis soirs, la série Boost Cup, c'est là que ça se passe. Vous tripez sur les ovales? Street Stocks, Légende, Late et Super Late Models et les 4 séries nationales NASCAR. Les jeudis soirs, la série Brett Racing Studios OVAL-UTION arrache l'asphalte. Venez nous rejoindre en grand nombre. Inscrivez-vous à 1, 2 ou même dans nos 3 ligues. Toute la semaine, c'est au All-Track et à ses ligues connexes que ça se passe.
Le All-Track Challenge aimerait profiter de cette pause